You had said once that even in the apartment that they had broke into your apartment, that they were constantly looking at you. They ran your license plates. They did it. They had cops on the take that ran the plates. Tell me about that.
Like I said, you just can't knock on their door and say, I want to work for you. It does not work like that. So they knew where I lived, because I living in the neighborhood, the immediate neighborhood. They broke into the apartment, and they were looking for anything that would identify me as law enforcement, whether it's a shield, ID, a gun. Wise guys don't carry guns unless they're going to do a piece of work. In other words, they're gonna shoot somebody. It's a hit. Because if they're stopped, even for a ticket, and a cop gets a little hinky, pats them down, finds a gun on them, finds a gun in the car, there's a charge. They're smart. They are so smart. So they were looking for guns, ID, anything that would, a letter that might have my real name on it, Frank Santorsola. You know, I was Frank Miranda. They gave me fictitious Social Security, New York State driver's license. I was Frank Miranda. What I had to do was convince myself that I was Frank Miranda. Well, one day I'm having a cup of coffee with this guy Frankie, and he says, you know, there's going to be a card game, or maybe it was a pool game. He said, look, but we want a sheet. You know, we want to see who's going to compete in this thing. Write your name down. I wrote Frank Santorsola. That was the lesson of my life. That was the lesson of my life. I ripped it up. Where's the sheet? I said, I don't know. He gave me another one. That was a learning experience. That's a learning experience. You gotta make your mind. I believe that the other guy, the cop, doesn't exist anymore. Because if I thought I was a cop, never happened. I thought that I could always maintain myself, but I couldn't. The world I was in was a violent world. These guys are violent people. The only thing they were concerned about was making money. They hated snitches, and they hated cops.